Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome to another episode of Farthest Frontier. This is version 1 and this is the town of Whitmire. We are planning a bit of an Alpine area here, but I'm pretty keen to continue our expansion and seeing how it goes. We are running out of... We're starting to build some more houses so we can get more people to join. We want to start pushing that forward a little bit more so we can tier up a little bit more effectively. So let us go and try and collect few more trees over here. We want to keep trees, tree cutting done. Let's cut some trees on this side as well. We've got some places where we can effectively bring it in, right? So we can start cutting some trees up here and get some of this going a little bit more effectively as well. But I guess that's looking pretty good right now. We're in the middle of winter, but our food supply is reasonable. We've got like 3 months of food left, so that is pretty good for us. Now, we could maybe start planning out some of our additional roads into this area. So I guess what we want to do is we want to try and run... yeah, so that's actually not a bad idea. So if we wanted to run a bit of a road, we want to try and run this road fairly quickly on this side, but maybe not on top of the water. If we were to do, say, something like this, and then turn it up this hill here. I want to go up the hill. What's happening? Policies. Ooh. Through the town center, you have the means to enact policies. With policies, you can fine-tune various aspects of your settlement, production, defenses, and even happiness. All policies have positive benefits, but may also come with trade-offs that may not be suitable for your villages. Mix and match policies to achieve the results of your settlement. Note that each policy can be toggled every 12 months. Okay, great. I just want to quickly sort out the rest of this little road here. Yeah, that's the one. I want to run the road that way and maybe not this way. So let's quickly cancel that little slither there. And what I'm trying to do is run it fairly straight through there. Okay. Yeah, we want that kind of connectivity through that direction. It's quite interesting how the roads don't seem to want to tie in over here. Anyway, I think that doesn't really matter. What we'll do is we'll continue to run, I guess the roads down here as well. This is going to be the kind of larger blocks for our town. And I'm guessing we might need to do a little bit of a funny business over here. We'll see how this block plays out ultimately. Okay, we've got some knowledge again, so let's quickly go into, I guess, the sustainable fishing because we're quite reliant on that. So let's continue with the sustainable fishing. And then now we have some policy, so let's quickly have a look here. We'll have a look at a few things. Now, we need to be having at least 8 shelters built, which we're very close to. We need 30 people, which we're still a little bit ways away from. And we need a market. And then we also need a few other bits and pieces to get upgrade to the next tier. So let's focus our attention on doing a little bit of that. Now, it means that we're going to need to get a little bit more aggressive here with the industrial side of things. So let's build a bit of a road into that direction. At the same time, we'll be building a bit of a road into that direction, and this will become our bit of our industrial quarter over here. We need to be cutting down more of these trees, so we'll be slowly transitioning some tree cutting into this area here. And then what we'll want to do is we'll also want to start using some lumber in this area. We need a storehouse. The storehouse, however, I think should go in here, but we'll wait on the storehouse a little bit. Let's just get the lumber mill going. Yes, so that's the lumber mill. It does have a negative impact on desirability, I think, but that's okay. This area is already a little bit less desirable, but I guess this area is where we want it. So let's build it there. So we'll start working on the lumber mill. And then at the same time, let's construction enable here. Oh, they've already brought all the stuff in? Yeah, well, then let's just build it. And we'll construction enable the other one as well. Yeah, that little path up here, we could do some nice towers here to defend ourselves. Even on the side here, defend the village. And then people won't be able to come through the water, I think, until we build a bit of a bridge to the other side. Our food collection is reasonable, but we need to make sure that we keep on top of it all the time, looking for opportunities to expand food production. To be honest, I think we need to start looking at a little bit of a farming operation. So let's start doing that. Let's go to food production, get ourselves some fields. Where is our... We don't have a lot of... over here. I guess we can do a little bit of this. Got some more people joining our town, I think. But I guess we need to make room, leave room here for... I guess we'll accept all of them. We've got reasonable amounts of food, and we need the more people now straight away, really. Okay, so let's, instead of farming down there, let's go and farm up here. I think that might be quite good. So let's grab ourselves the farming. We want a reasonable little slither. That's a pretty nice, nifty little chunk there. So we'll do that as a bit of a starting field. I'm thinking we need a fence, right? Otherwise, we're going to have... Alternatively, a bustling market. Yeah, we're working on the market. Alternatively, we can... What we'll do is we'll make room for the fence, but let's... Yeah, so let's do that. Iron over there, right? Okay. So we're not going to be 100% straight, and we'll leave a little bit of room here. Okay, so that's a bit of a, busier area there. So we'll leave ourselves a little bit of room here on all sides so we can eventually add a bit of a fence to the mix here. Okay, so that's our very first farm that's under construction in this area so that we can help ourselves a little bit more with food. I'm pretty keen to start running this little path in along this area. Oh, saving. No, I don't want to keep a... Yeah, so we'll do something like that. So we at least have fairly easy pathways to come through here. We could even expand the town onto this hillside here as well a little bit. There's lots of mining opportunities. We can have some additional foraging opportunities down here as well. Excellent. The town is looking pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting this farm up and running pretty quickly so we can get some more food going. Food isn't looking bad at the moment, I must say. But we want to be, cutting down a little bit more. We need more people to be working and living here. Oh, that's the desirably one. I've clicked on that one before. These are slowly going to be cleared out, basically. Lots of little opportunities for mining and things in here. Yeah, there's room for the town to expand here. Let us expand this. Can't do that, can we? Something like that should be good. Hopefully that's expandable. New villagers immigrated. New villager is born, and we're looking pretty good now. We need 30 people, right? 30 people. We need the market, so we are producing some things over there. Let's have a quick look at the market. It's up here, right? We need a saw pit and a storehouse. Okay, so let's get the storehouse going. That at least we can do. Under storage, we have a storehouse. And I'm contemplating the storehouse in this area here. I think that's pretty good. Let's flip it around like so. We'll put the storehouse in there. And then we can actually assign some additional paths through here, but I guess for now we don't need paths everywhere. Yeah, that as a bit of a bridge there eventually would be pretty good. Yeah, work on this, guys. Work on this. Get as many people working here as we can so we can get this area built. Got a bit of a drought going on. Hopefully our food is not too bad. Yeah, we've got reasonable food supplies. We do want to expand it, however. All the time looking for opportunities to expand our food supply. Probably up here we can do another, and even over here we can do another forager. How many people do we have that's working? Has tools fit to work 21, educated 4%. Convalescing. Everybody seems pretty busy. But I guess another forager over here wouldn't be the end of the world. We just tie this in there, please. We've got some knowledge generated, so let's have a quick look at that. I think here, speed of farmer field work is increased, so I think that's something that's quite interesting for us. If we go over this way, what do we have over here? Mine work, pottery, linen, soap, and then tree felling. Tree felling could be an interesting one for us. But I think the first one we're going to do is we're going to get farmer field work to expand a little bit, so we can do this a little bit quicker and get a lot more food in such a way. This is our hunter kind of just hanging around over here. And I think we're saying there's no hunting opportunity here. Let's just pause it for a second while we quickly have a look. Is this guy saying... Yeah, we need gold and stuff to upgrade this. We are not seeing any deer and the likes in this area, right? Is it moving? Or we built too close to them? I'm a little worried that this hunting is not going to be a useful activity for us much longer here. I was worried about so few opportunities for hunting. Really? Is there really nothing here? We've lost the deer that was sighted. Maybe we'll see some more in the future. Let's move it over this way a little bit more to see maybe we can see some other stuff on that side coming in. That's a bit of a bummer. So actually maybe in order to keep pace with that, maybe what we need to do is get ourselves another forager shack somewhere over here to at least give us access to a few things on this side. Yeah, there's a few things. It's mining stuff, right? No, not all of it. Not all of it. Actually, on this side seems to be mostly this. Yeah. Let's build another forager over there to get a little bit more going. Yeah, the hunter is walking around, but I don't think the hunter is finding anything. I can't remember if we get a bit of something telling us that the hunter isn't finding anything. I'm hoping we can finish this off so that we can start work on it pretty quickly. Where is this attack happening? Oh no. I think we should build a hunter on this side as well. Run! Oh my goodness, we've lost our first person. Stab it. Why? Someone just kill... Oh my goodness, are we going to lose another person? 2! My goodness, what a bit of craziness there. Okay, well, we've got a few things that we need to do now. And the first thing I think we should be doing is building another hunter's cabin somewhere up here. So we can... Somewhere over here, we'll build a hunting cabin. So at least we've got a little bit of defense on this side from these predators. I think that's part of what our problem was. And maybe we should be doing one on this side also. The other thing we need to do now is we need to now build a cemetery. And I'm thinking on this hill here is not a bad idea. So if we were to say do do a bit of this, right? I think let's do that. So let's build a cemetery like so. We don't have enough stone for that, but I think let's see about collecting a little bit more stone. The stone is been selected to be collected. I can't believe we lost 2 villages. That's quite a bad one. Okay, so we're building a few other things. We need to try and sort that out a little bit. I'm attempting to extend this path towards this side a little bit more. Okay, just so that we don't have a massive grid. But I think a minor grid like this is quite a good thing for us here. And we can start to kind of cut down some trees over here as well. But I think tree collection is happening on that side. Again, predator attacking? Where? Okay, thank goodness we had enough people around to start work on that. A new villager has been born, thank goodness. We need to start to replenish these people that we're losing over time here. Can we maybe move this down here a little bit? Are we still collecting? Yeah, we're still collecting in this area. Okay, we want to build a market now. I think are we in a reasonable spot for the market? 15 stone. We still need a little bit more of the planks, so we need to be collecting more wood, and we need to be generating planks from that. How many people do we have working there? We've got 2 people there. So let's just see about our stone collection is underway in a few locations, right? But let's have a look at tree collection. I think we can trim out some trees over here. Yeah, it seems like we're going to be very close to finishing this field. And then this guy has some stuff that it can work on. What is this? Oh, that's just berry bushes. So what I think we'll do is we'll just move this work area over here a bit more. I think there's enough for stuff to be collected right over here. We'll do that. And it's even got the greens right there in the farm fields. So we'll leave that. This guy is saying what? Anything to be hunted in this area? Nothing? Okay, we need to get this one built. Okay, that's done. That is going to be done before winter. So luckily, in the next season, we'll be straight away going to get assignments going. So it's got a bit of a tutorial built in here, which is quite an interesting one. But anyway, we'll move away from that, and we'll just go and start by weeding. Okay, so the weeding is going to be an important one for us, and then straight away, I guess what we're trying to do is get something that improves fertility a little bit. Is there a way are we getting rid of the rocks or not, really? Is there stuff that likes the rockiness? Impacts on fertility, 1%. That reduces. Most things tend to reduce the fertility. Some of them improves it. Oh, this one improves it quite a bit if we just do clovers. And clovers don't do anything. We can't eat clovers. So I guess what we'll do is we'll run beans, which is heat resistant. So we'll run that at the start. And then can we do another round of this? Can we do a bit of that? No, nothing else we can actually squeeze in. So in the next season, we'll basically go straight into, hang on. So that's this one. So then that one, we'll do this one. And we'll do this one. Actually, this one we'll get rid of that. And here we'll add maybe something like that one. And this one. Actually, so here, if we do this, if we do peas helps our fertility. And then we could squeeze something else in there. We could do actually 2 rounds of peas, basically. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then this one will go here, and we'll do a peas, and we'll do a clovers, basically. Maybe we should do a clovers here as well. We don't necessarily need that many. We'll do something like that, right? These are frost resistant, but not so much heat tolerant. Okay, so we actually need to flip it around. We'll move that one in there, and then we'll add peas at the end. And then similarly, we'll get rid of this one. We'll move that one in there, and we'll do peas at the end there. And then this one is heat tolerant and frost tolerant, so that one is pretty good. We'll do something like that. So next we'll try and bump our fertility up a little bit by doing some clover. Not sure what we're going to do with the clover, but anyway, that's gonna be the thing. Okay, so next season we'll actually start to produce some proper food here as well. Storehouse is built, so yeah. Now the next thing we can do is build the market. Kind of tempted to do the market in this corner because we'll be able to do. Or even maybe down in this area over here, so we can kind of find it pretty nice centrally located. So that's the plan, really. Okay, if we can move things along a little bit, are we? Yeah, we're not quite there with some of the other things. Do we need more homes? I think we might need to start looking at building a few more homes as well. Maybe another fishing shack is also not a bad idea. Did we lose the fish? What? Did we lose the fish? No, the fertility is still there. So I guess we can add extra fishing. Ooh, we're a little bit down on the food. Okay, maybe we should add the extra fishing. Let's quickly have a look. Food production. Get me another fishing shack. If we do it down here first, right? Can't really get it any better, right? So if we do that, yeah. So let's do another fishing shack over there. So we'll fish here a little bit better. I wonder if this is freezing or not. This guy is now saying hunters haven't found any game for a while. Consider moving the grounds to a new location. And I guess that is the challenge. We don't see any reasonable areas where hunters can hunt now. If we do, let's see any hunting locations. I'm wondering if there's maybe something up here or up there. If we did this, right? If we wanted to say, please go and explore over there. Who is actually going to go there? Okay, we've got some new knowledge, so let's pop into there quickly. So we did do the fishing. Hopefully the fishing is better. Now, on this side of things, I wanted to do the tree felling a little bit quicker. So let's do that and confirm a little bit better tree felling so we can get quicker. Look at that. We can certainly reduce the number of people who's working here. I don't need that many people cutting firewood for us. And we could maybe drop the lumber as well, just so we have a few more laborers to work with. It feels so slow with this stuff. So can we look into collecting some more stone? The stone over there that we can certainly try and collect. I'm not a big fan of these deceased villagers hanging out over here. We need the market. Let's have a look. If we go at the market, its location, if we do it there, we can cover quite a bit of it. We could level it a little bit in this area to do that, but I'm almost tempted to do it here instead. I think this is a very actually maybe right in the middle here. Yeah, we've got a little bit of an awkwardness here in the fact that we need 6 to do 2 rows of houses. If we do this, we could do... Yeah, I can't take it further than this. But that's probably a good spot for it. It means that we can expand still a little bit more in this area. What is that? A raid camp has attacked your villagers. Where is this? Oh, that's the one we saw. Oh, it's because we sent someone out here. That's a raid camp? Interesting. Okay, but at least we've done that. So it's year number 3. We haven't found any other hunting areas, but at least this hunter is kind of acting as a little bit of a deterrent in this area. Deterrent, maybe a little bit of line of defense, really. Let's see about sending someone into this area, and we'll quickly negotiate that spot a little bit. Try and see if there's any other hunting to be had. We finished the building here. We need to finish a few different things. Excellent. So that's busy happening. We're starting to weed it a little bit. We need to add some sand to the mix here. The settlement needs a graveyard. We're working on it. We're trying to work on it. 2 more pieces, please. Are you going to come and hit that stone? Yes, you are. Okay. We should have it sorted fairly quickly. I think we've done the weeding, right? Weed level is still pretty high. No, nothing here, really. Have we sent someone up here? Yeah, we haven't found anything that we would like to see, really. Can we send an explorer up this area so we can kind of just see the other side here and see if there's any other movement in terms of some hunting opportunities? Man, I'm really concerned about the level of hunting opportunities. We should be okay. Ah, there's our graveyard coming in now. We're out of the lumber straight away. We need to add some more here. We do need to, but yeah, we've got a little bit of a challenge in that space there. We need more people, really. Well, we've definitely got room for more people in our homes, but we can maybe add a little bit more. Yeah, we just need to collect more stuff. Homes? Let's have a look. Homes thing here. One, 2. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, well then let's cancel this. Cancel that one and cancel this one, please. So there's our cemetery. Ready to go. Now, if we want to build the homes, I didn't quite realize we were... and now we can't do anything else in this area unless we... So we'll build 4 more homes there. That should give us a spot to quickly put a bit of a road through there. That's expanding it a little bit more. We're adding more people to the mix here. Oh, there's the fish. Shoal of fish is here, and it adds a 50% yield to things. On this side, we don't have that additional yield. If we move this around here a little bit, can we... What does that look like? Oh, my goodness. That is exactly what we're after. That is exactly what we're after. We move it even more. A 260%. So these should be really good for us. Almost wondering whether I should stop this a little bit. Toggle the production. Let's stop the production a little bit. Where do we have it? It's this one. if we can't find anything. I have to stop the production there, to be honest. I really didn't think that was going to be an issue. Anything here? No. Yeah, we're really struggling with the wildlife. Hunting opportunities are problematic. Let's send someone to that location, find something there. We're really struggling, but I think food-wise we're okay. Luckily, we've got abundant fishing areas here. We could even add another, and I think we should, because we might struggle with food if we're so let's add another one there, and then we'll move it so that it captures all of that in that location. Then we're pretty good food-wise, I think, or fish-wise at least. More knowledge being generated, so let's pop in there and quickly have a look. So felling of trees should be pretty effective now. Production on planks, firewood production, and that's the only one really benefiting from this. Work to mine stone deposits, so that could be useful. A militia means that the villages will be more 20% damage, plus 20% damage for villages, and plus 2% armor for villages. That might be a good idea as well. Hygiene, definitely. What is this? Sustainable farming, fertility loss from planted crops, minus 25%. That might be good. This one is to produce smoked. That's okay, but we most of the time don't need that. 2 more resources gathered per forage source. That is good as well, I guess. What are we doing? I think I'm going to go with militia first, just so that our villages are a little bit more resilient to these attacks that are coming our way every now and again. Gold ore. Oh, there we go. There we go. Bit of hunting over here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll move this building. You can relocate this building to this side here. Right, so let's relocate that building, and then once it's been relocated, we will get it to activate those deer sightings over there. What do we have on this side? Sand and some other stuff. So really very little. More villages, excellent. That's great to see. We need about 6 more to be able to upgrade this guy. And what is this saying? Firewood splitter has got no one working. Yeah, it's no production at the moment. Yeah, and that's fine. This one is under construction. Excellent. More villages. Hopefully that'll help things out a little bit. This is great. This is up. We will move its allocation a little bit in here. I think that should be okay. We should be finding what we need there. Excellent. That helps a lot. We need to be felling more trees a lot more effectively. Stone. Have we cleared out all the stone? No, there's still stone that needs to be cleared out in a number of locations, actually. This one still has 30. This one still has 6. We just need more people to be dedicating their time to the stone collection, really. Anybody popped up over here for a potential hunting opportunity? Not yet. I guess what I want to do is let's send another bit of a scout into that area. We don't want to send them too far away because we have already noticed that it can be problematic. Yeah, we need to be clearing out more trees. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's clear out trees over here. We need that. On this side, we are doing it, but probably not at any kind of reasonable pace. There's lots of stone to be collected here. Oh, not that much, but a fair bit. And this is an iron deposit, and then we've got a very big stone deposit over here. So this will be very useful as we expand into this area. And guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. So we've made some progress. We've got our field going on, which is growing in fertility now. And then we should have our peas to help us out a little bit, get some more food to the mix. This guy should be busy hunting some of these very abundant deer here. So hopefully we'll have some more deer to go on. We're building our extra fish farm, which I'll just move into this area. And we've got this one, which hopefully is really produced last year. How much is this one producing? Yeah. So hopefully we've got very reasonable stocks of smoked fish, at least in this area. And we're going to keep growing and expanding in that because of that. This is a little bit too hilly for us to really expand these houses even further. But we'll see what we can do to make sure that we keep an abundant supply of opportunities for people to come and move here. Got our cemetery over there. What are people's needs? Work area empty, needs to be moved. People are quite happy and not complaining about much, really. Yeah, this is the one that's got a little bit of a challenge on their hands. But we'll keep going. They might pop something up in this area. So we'll kind of keep it there. We might just switch off the production for that. Anyway, we'll leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Second episode of the Furthest Frontier or Farthest Frontier. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I do appreciate your support. Do leave some comments down below to help the engagement out a little bit. And yeah, tell me what you think of the game and our current city plan. I do like the fact that we're being a little bit more constrained by the environment, so we're growing in a bit of a reasonable way. It's looking pretty good. Oh, there's a few other things we need to do, like compost heaps and things like that can be helping this area out a little bit as well. Anyway, that's all good, guys. I'll see you in the next one. If you've enjoyed it, as I mentioned, please hit that like button. Bye-bye.